Hi, I'm Trooper Smacka.
Hi, I'm Trooper Wellman,
Please stay tuned for a behind-the-scenes look at being a state trooper.
and together we can make a difference.
Here we are live at the 360 Vegas studios with Trooper Wellman. Here for another edition of Trooper Talk. Being a highway patrol or a trooper that actually patrols the roads, right? You know, these are some of the things that, you know, that they have to see, right?
So Sergeant Boracek was actually, so we have different phases in our training experience. So obviously we do 6 months for a police academy. Then you go on the road for 6 months, but you do 4 phases, A, B, C, D. Each phase you ride with a field training officer, so another officer. And it's their job to make sure you stay safe and train you so that you're ready to go on your own. Phase A, you're expected to know 25% of the job. B, 50%. C, 75%. And by D phase, we wear plain clothes as the field training officer, and you're pretty much in control. We're there just to oversee, make sure everything's good. But by D phase, you're pretty much supposed to be on your own, so we're just kind of there. And Sergeant Boracek was actually training somebody in D phase that day. So he was in plain clothes. They went out to this fatal, and that was another thing I thought about, was this new trooper hasn't even been on the road for 6 months and just witnessed the worst thing you can ever witness, pretty, in my opinion, as a trooper. You know, a death of a child is just completely different from the death of an adult. And it's not that life isn't the same, but it's just different. You're not supposed to see stuff like that, right? Because children are innocent. And so it's important for us as partners to reach out to that trainee and to Sergeant Boracek and everyone that was on that scene, because it's not okay what they saw.
Yeah, no, it's really not. And so, you know, we give our hearts to them, you know what I mean, and all that type of stuff. But it's just you know, it's really devastating. And so I just really felt really bad. And so, you know, in the start of the Trooper Talk today, you know what I mean, like I just wanted to bring light to that you know, that you're. I always tell people when they come into the store, you know, like you know, it's not about the money. You know, like if I wanted to do that, I would take a coin and sell it to myself. And it's the same type of idea being the trooper, right? Like, you know, it's not about the money, right? Like, you know, and so it is about from the heart and giving back and doing everything that you can for yourself, for the community. And so people really need to understand that.
Yeah, the badge gets heavy after a while, for sure.
Yeah, so. All right, let's get some pictures going. Protect those who protect you. Slow down and move over. The move over law.
Yep, in all 50
states. We know people don't do this.
Yeah, agreed. But I have to say, I was driving in my personal car the other day, and I saw a trooper actually on the left shoulder, because I think it was a disabled vehicle that had pulled over the left shoulder. And I turned my turn signal on to move over a lane, and I looked in my rear mirror to see if it was clear. And when I looked, the car behind me turned their turn signal on, and I was like, oh, they're moving over. And then I moved over, and they moved over behind me. And there was no road rage. They weren't riding me. They weren't trying to speed by. They legit just moved over because they saw the emergency vehicle. And then the car in front of me did the same thing and moved over. And all 3 of us moved over, past the trooper. And then I put my turn signal to go back, and both of them did the same thing. And I was like, oh, my gosh. Like, it's working. People actually, like, are doing it, obviously myself included. But I don't know if they did it, if the car behind me did it because they saw me do it, or if they already knew, and then the car in front of us saw us do it, so they were like, maybe I should move over. I don't know. All I know, it was a beautiful thing. It was like we were one motion, and it was great. And that trooper was safe, and it was just great. Everybody was safe.
And that's what's important. You know what I mean? Like, you deal with enough stress and enough things that, like, if we as the motoring public can do this little thing that makes the troopers feel a little bit better.
Thank you for everything. This year's been amazing.
Amazing, right? We can't wait till next year, right?
Yeah.
We're already planning for the toy drive.
Yeah.
Right? We're already getting into December. All right, Trooper Wellman, thanks so much, okay? We'll see you soon, okay?
Thanks.
All right, we'll wave. All right, we'll see you soon.